I'm not doing it on purpose. Teka lang. Anong episode to?
I don't even know. That's a good question. I think we're almost at 10. No?
We're 9. Sabihin natin.
This might be the 10th one.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Teka lang. Switch account. Layers. Makati ang kamay ko.
Yeah, it really helps me, not tilt as hard when we get destroyed. So I think mental prep.
Makati? Yeah, I think this is the 10th episode. Okay.
Special double digits episode.
What game made us gamers? Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay, live na. Live na.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Ooh, it's slow. Andren, hindi ba ikaw gagawa ng opening? Teka,
Yourself?
hindi ba ikaw yung mag-opening? Sorry, ang bagal ng computer. Fuck. Why is it slow?
It's just a lagging for you, never.
Yeah, he's lagging.
Ano lag? Hello? Bagal ng net.
It's
Mag-open ka na, Andren. Mabagal lang connection ko.
cut really detailed because of how his image is frozen on the screen.
Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome to another hot of the oven, hot of the oven episode of the Gaming Gamers. Our 10th episode. We are now in double digits, so I guess it's too late to back out from this now. Yeah. Welcome to Gaming Gamers, the podcast that's only approved by the Philippine government. So, the gaming podcast that's only approved. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
I am nag-feedback ako. Nag-feedback ako.
Ano?
move your mic away, dude.
Yeah.
Nag-feedback. Okay. Hindi naman nag-feedback on
Just
my
another one of those gamer moments you can expect from the Gaming Gamer podcast.
Dude, we rule so hard. But,
Okay.
All right.
yeah. Kumusta dyan sa Dubai? Josel? Is everything good?
Dubai? Dubai?
No, I'm just kidding. So, let's get this train pare a chugging. So, guys, before we start, what have you been doing this weekend? Let's start with you, River.
This weekend, it's gonna be it's basically for every week for the next coming like couple of months. It's gonna be like Groundhog's Day because it's just gonna be Dragon Quest. I've made it my mission now to play every single Dragon Quest game, and I'm almost done with 4. I'm in literally the last chapter, and I'm just doing the side quest before I do the final boss.
Why are you doing 4
5 and 6
first.
ready to go on the DS, and then I bought. Because okay, so I was thinking of playing 1 and 2. I wanted to play the Game Boy
You're
Color version.
insane. Oh, but I heard that.
Yeah,
that
I like
you need
literally.
to see version.
I researched like what's the best version because I heard the NES version was a little unbalanced in terms of how the XP is given per encounter, and the encounter rate is crazy. And I heard like the NES version of 2 is like extremely difficult, and I heard they balanced it in the Switch release, but I don't like how they look like in the Switch release in terms of like the graphics.
Oh, ano?
Personally,
Is
it looks
it
No, it
a
looks.
smooth thing? Na,
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Promise it doesn't look
it
that
looks like a
bad.
flash game.
No, it doesn't look that bad pag handheld. Like, I'm a pixel artist talaga. Tapos
Yeah.
parang, I really hated yung how it looked initially. Tapos parang, in handheld, it's like, oh, it's just fine. It literally looks like it was supposed to.
Okay, yeah. You're talking about the third one though, right? Because I heard the third
Yeah.
one is the only like good looking one.
Oh, talaga.
Yeah, I heard the third one doesn't look bad, but the first and second one they look like Bomberman, like early Bomberman. If you guys played that on like the PC, that's what it looks like to me. But
too gnarly.
the Game Boy Color Dragon Quest 1 and 2, they look like Pokemon, like classic Pokemon, and I love that pixel look. So I'm playing those. So right now, that's my mission. So whenever you ask me for the oncoming episodes, it's just gonna be like I'm playing Dragon Quest blank. That's all I've been doing. So
Two things.
yeah, that's about
Two
it.
things, River. Yeah, so you're all almost gonna finish 4.
Yeah.
Kasi, is it? Were RPGs longer back then, or were they?
They're short.
Or was
Actually,
it just we were kids and we just felt that it was longer?
it's,
How long are you into 4 ba?
4 is actually not that long. It's only like 20 hours, 20 to 30
Oh, that's
hours.
really short for a
It's
JRPG.
really short, right? And I mean, I think it was just specific to how because the experiment with 4 is they wanted to make it more story focused compared to the before games. Like 3 was already had a story, but 4 it had chapters, no? So because of that, I think it was just the limitation of what they were going for. That's why it was so short. And I heard that 5 and 6 and especially 7 is like crazy long,
Yeah,
like 100
7
plus
is like
hours.
80 hours natin yung 7.
Yeah, so
I finished 7.
4
Yeah,
looks
and
gorgeous.
What
the
got
first
you into
Dragon-
playing these RPGs?
dude,
River?
you know what? It's weird because for the longest time I've been trying to get into Final Fantasy for so long, and I don't know
Yeah.
why I just wasn't getting hooked. I think it's because of how many systems they put into place. Like on top of the combat,
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Yung active time battle system ng 9.
I can't. Yeah, exactly. I can't get into that time battle system.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just bad or I just want a chill experience. Dragon Quest is that experience for me in terms of turn-based battles.
Yeah, yung like pep up lang yung fucking
I love
mechanic.
that.
Yeah. I'm just really surprised to say like again the generation thing because I would think playing a turn-based game would be boring nowadays, you know, like with
I
all the
think-
new. Yeah.
I think it's because I'm looking for games to play while I do work, while I have a Zoom meeting on. And I'm like, yes, yes, thank you, bye. And then I'm like looking down and I'm just actually just playing on my yes.
I could, Mr.
Putang
Mr.
ina,
River, I
slime!
could see the frames from your glasses.
Oh yeah, I got to remove my glasses when I play. That's a good tip, thank you. Yeah, that's all I've been doing really during meetings.
Yeah. And secondly, oh my God, fuck. Mas yung balahibo encounter rate. Oh, dude, like, you don't even go as far back as Dragon Quest 4. Like yung Pokemon Red, like when you were in those
Oh my God,
caves. And like
Yes.
puro Zubats, like dalawang yapak
Yeah,
pa lang.
exactly.
And fuck.
That's why I'm glad that Pokemon eventually made it to the modern age in terms of encounters because in Sword and Shield, and I think it started in like in Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu on the Switch, you can actually see the Pokemon and then you choose to capture them, which I love. But that started in Dragon Quest, like I think way back in either 9 or 8, I'm not sure. Something along or around between those, I'm not sure. But
You
yeah.
wanna know where I figured na nag-start yung whole using monsters to battle other monsters? Like in Japan in general.
Yeah, didn't that start with the Dragon Quest?
No, no, no,
I think
not
that started
even
in Dragon Quest 5.
No, culturally, not even like sa video games.
Oh, really?
Sabungan? Saan?
Well, no, no, no.
Sabungan
I
naman.
mean, from like when sa media, so like something story based, right? I've been watching old Ultraman 7. He's the one na merong mohawk.
Okay.
Ganon. Kasi I had a
Yeah,
toy
yeah,
of
yeah.
that growing up. Tapos, sa first episode, he has like a capsule and he throws a kaiju at another kaiju. Tapos yung kaiju na
Ah,
yun battles yung other kaiju. Tapos parang, maybe that's where that started. I mean, di ba?
Uh-huh.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Tapos, may, I saw like like sa Ultraman Ace yata, yun yung madami sila, may magkakapatid sila, right? May scene doon na all of them are crucified on crosses. Tapos, thinking about it, parang, Evangelion isn't that weird if you think about na it's really heavily based on Ultraman. Parang, the Christian imagery was already there. And mas malala pa yun sa
Yeah.
Evangelion. Because it's like 5-6 Ultraman na nakaganon sila sa cross. in
Yeah, I
outer
remember
space.
that one. I remember that.
I gotta look this up.
Dude, it's such a sobrang fever dream, pare.
I mean, it's wild. Ganun, nakakatuwa. Like, parang, tas ang dami pang free episodes online. So, parang, that's pretty cool.
How about you, Giselle? What have you been playing this
I don't know. I played
this weekend?
I played in Dragon Quest, is it 3? I'm sort of into 3 na. Parang like, I'm a couple of hours in. Tapos, River started playing all the other Dragon Quests. Tapos parang, I don't want to play anymore. De, joke lang.
Yeah.
I got caught up in Abe's Odyssey again. Tama ba? That's Abe's Odyssey. It's a shitty game. I fucking hate it. Nakapagod.
Okay.
No, kasi it's like a lot. It's like, I like puzzle platformers, pero then I don't like puzzle platformers na have timing in them. It's like, I don't like.
Or just
like,
time constraints.
yeah, in like when you see like an obvious solution, pero it's so heavily based on like Twitch movements that aren't fast lang, just yung timing based, and it's all delayed. It feels like, am I supposed to be like Daigo executing yung parry niya dun sa fighting game? It's like, is this too much? Kasi like I just want to solve the puzzle. That's it. I don't expect na to be that fast at like goddamn Abe's Odyssey. Yun lang.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's, for me,
Thanks for the positive affirmation, Andren, of like, oh, just shut up.
no. Come on, just
Oh.
we're all humans here. Ako
What the
naman,
fuck is
I am almost finished now with Tales of Zestria. So kasi I'm hyping myself up for the new Tales game. It's gonna come out here in 2021. And it sounds like such an old man thing, the same. Pero like as I was playing it, man, video games have come a long way, no? Kasi like you say sa River, like it's a Dragon Quest. I remember playing a game, Final Fantasy. I forget which Final Fantasy it was. Like literally, papunta mo sa village. You're as big as the village. And yung perspective sa map, like, I'm going to this village. Just you're this giant, and you should suddenly shrink. Oh, this town was pretty cool. Yeah, like here in this game, I could talk to anyone. Like I could fucking give everyone a weapon, and I could actually command them when I'm in battle. So yeah, a lot has changed, and active yung battle system. Yeah, none of this turn-based bullshit that old people play. Yeah.
It's because like young people nowadays, they're so impatient and they don't wait until the other person takes their turn anymore.
Yeah. We can kind of hear ourselves just.
Yeah, just you know what it is? I think your mic isn't hooked up to Discord properly, so it's using the mic of your laptop.
Yeah.
Alright.
And in other non-gaming news, River,
Sorry.
I've been getting into this.
Is this better?
It's not that important. Just fucking yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes.
Dude, honestly, the whole time I was like losing my brain because I'm like hearing two things at the same time.
It doesn't reflect
It's
humor.
okay. It's like
River
when
looked like River looked like Hulk Hogan. He was.
it's like when you're in a I don't know if this is something you guys can relate with, but sometimes when I'm in like a meeting with like our CEO of the company I work for,
Wow.
and then you can hear yourself in her end, but like you're all too shy to say something, and you just try to like, deal with it.
No, you
I
should
can't
bring it up.
correct the boss.
You should bring
Yeah.
it up kasi sobrang sawa na ako sabog-sabog yung recordings. Oh. Sorry, it's
No, it's okay.
on my end.
It wasn't super bad. It was just a little distracting, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We fixed it.
Yeah. Yay us, buddy. Look at us, buddy, working together, buddy.
Hey,
We rule,
it
buddy.
was Andren's birthday the other day. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
What'd you do for your birthday? What'd you do for your birthday?
Since walang tao dito, hindi, actually dumaan yung mom ko, which is really sweet, and like,
She just passed by and then she left.
hindi, actually, it gets to the point now when you're really old na, okay, punta nga yung family ko doon, we all
Yeah.
sat in the table, and I was the first one to leave. Was that a bit rude? Because like nagambag, like everyone, my mom brought food, I brought food, my brother brought food, and I bought some drinks, and ako yung una umalis kasi I can't fucking be. Oh, like I hung around naman. Like, how about you? If you had the party, River, would it be rude if you were the first one to leave?
I mean,
Like, kumari, hindi sa bahay nyo. Like, kumari, there is
dude,
this bar.
I hold the power as the birthday boy. Like, people can think it's rude, but they'll never say it to my face, so I don't care. I'll leave. If
Yeah,
I
like,
if I gotta
Don't, River. I don't see you as a guy that would leave a fucking party with your
to do
family there.
an Irish goodbye, no, I'd have a really good reason. I'd be like, oh, I got this work thing I gotta
No,
do,
that's
and you know, it's
different.
your birthday, but
Right,
That's
before
fucking
we go on.
different.
Why is it rude? Why is it rude? I
it's
paid
not
for
rude. It's my
everything.
day. I was
Yeah,
born in
it's
this day,
not-
therefore I have powers. I have
No, it
authority
is
over everyone this
rude.
day.
It's
Except
not.
no, it's only rude to my mom who brought me into this world. She had to squeeze me out this day. So I would respect if she told me to stay, then I'd stay. Like if like my uncle or my cousins were like, no, give us the like, drink with us. We're gonna do one more thing, whatever. I'm like, no, it's this day is celebrating my life. Only the one that gave me life or the person whose life it is yours celebrating
Okay.
gets to say. So,
So
I'm
how
gonna
much
leave.
time did you spend ba dun sa table? I mean, yun naman din yan eh. Like I guess it's true you are allowed to leave if you're tired na ganun.
Yeah, I spent a solid 30 minutes.
That's
Giselle.
not enough.
That's not a long time.
You
Okay, no,
wait mo
I was
naman
on your
at least
side.
dun sa
And then,
biyahe, tang ina, 30 minutos.
yeah, exactly. I was on your side until you said 30 minutes. You didn't even last like.
No, kasi I knew they were gonna have fun rin naman if I left.
No,
Like, when I
dude,
left,
that's not.
nag-uusap yung mga kapatid ko. Yeah, hey.
But like-
Tas I went back down to get more food and went back to my...
went back to my video games. So
Look,
Yeah.
I'm not
Hey.
I'm not judging. I'm not saying that what you did was horrible. I do think it's wrong. And I'm saying this coming from someone who hasn't eaten with their parents in like 3 months na. Just parang ayusin ko yung pagkain na leave. Yun yung ginagawa ko. So I know na bastos yun. So I'm gonna say 30 minutes. Not enough. Need at least 40 minutes. Ganun. Make it at least a premiere TV show like an HBO show 40 minutes. Wag naman yung parang nanood lang sila ng
That is
anime.
2 episodes of Tim and Eric, pare. That is 2 episodes of Tim and Eric, pare.
yeah, but we're
That's-
talking prestige Netflix TV, dude.
Yeah,
That's
I think
the
it's worth it
that's the
naman.
timestamp that we have now.
That is Boku no Hero with commercials, pare. Ano ka ba?
Again, all of these things that you're saying, not
No, dude, it has to be OVA length at least.
but do you feel bad about it? Is that what you're asking about yung ano?
No, I did not. Kasi they were enjoying themselves even though wala ako doon. So, I was there. Here, okay, in my defense, I was there on my birthday and like they were talking to each other and no one's talking to me anymore. So, well, nag-i-enjoy naman sila dito.
Okay.
I'll just go.
It's fine.
That's all.
I mean,
That's all.
it's
Oh, okay,
fine. Kung
it
naman-
only it's only justifiable if we know what game you played as soon as you left. What was the game that you played, but when you left?
Nag-joke lang.
Was
I
it
just
Tales?
played more. Yeah, pare, that's not a game. That's a lifestyle, pare. I just played Tales of Zestria. It's really good. This fucking game because it's it's really good,
Zestria
man. Like
talaga?
They should put that in the back of the box.
I thought I misheard it kanina. Parang, no, he was playing Berseria. Parang Zestria. It
No,
sounds
it's
like
Destria.
Zesto.
In
yeah,
the back of the box. So
Why?
good you'd leave your own birthday. Andren
is it
Bernardo, 5
Zestria?
stars.
Is it a town ba? Sa Tales of series, ganon? Is it always a town? Kasi it sounds like
It's different.
towns.
It's a different world every game, I think.
I
Zestria.
think it's the world. I actually didn't listen too much to Spinito. This is very much what I would call a podcast game. Kasi like as much as I love the Zestria series, their storytelling in the last couple of releases were kind of meh. But I just like the gameplay. Gusto ko lang talaga yung gameplay. Kasi you can fuse items to make new ones. And there's actually like, it's called Lord of the Land. So like in certain areas, there's this Lord of the Land, and you feed him weapons, so he can give you active bonuses when you're in that area. So dude, I have been farming for swords and hats, pare, to feed this fucking this
Hats?
cat.
I thought you said weapons.
I have a question. Did you play yung South Park games? Kasi supposedly those are really good RPGs.
Gee,
I heard those were amazing.
I'm very petty, Giselle.
Oh.
You see, there's a certain thing that when I look for in RPGs, and that's length. And when I just went to it's this great website, by the way, guys, yung How Long to Beat.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yung
I checked that too.
Yeah.
That's why I played Dragon Quest 4 first, because it's the shortest one.
Yeah. Dude, that website is so useful, by the way. Like, if I always go there to see if my money is gonna be worth it when I buy a game. Like yung completionist mode, like yung main story mode. Tapos nakita ko sa South Park, which is an RPG, it's just 10 hours. So I'm like, parang yung pagiging elitistang JRPG fan ko na, what is this 10-hour bullshit,
like,
pare? You're giving
But it's always on sale sa mga e-shops. Yun yung napansin ko. Like, you could get it off 50.
Yeah.
50% off. Mga ganun. I just haven't
Yeah,
bought because I don't finish RPGs. Apparently.
Yeah, we can see that.
Uh,
Yeah, kasi, Giselle, it's a daunting task then to finish these fucking, the weakest of the genres, I would say. The most like yung pinaka namamatay na genre, I guess, would be fucking JRPGs.
I think it's
with the
thriving.
short attention span of
I think
today's kids.
platformers, honestly.
Huh?
They're always gonna be there. Like, ang dami ko parang nakikitang. Why do you think that?
Because only Nintendo makes them. It's either Nintendo or indie developers. You don't see Sony making platformers. Platformers.
Platformers.
Yeah, or at least three. If you want to go like more specific, 3D platformers. No one makes those anymore. I don't know. It's almost like a big
Kasi, like,
thing. It's like, oh wow.
Like a good 3D platformer is like 30 hours in eh. Tapos you have to design so much level and like ang daming art assets. Whereas you could like make an RPG tapos just copy paste all of this and like scale up. I mean it's a really simple system to like make
that's
yung RPGs.
why
That's
there's-
why they added. Tapos
Exactly.
yung engagement palagi ng yung Skinner box thing na people like the number going up. Ganon. I mean that's really
And that's why there's things like RPG Maker. You don't see Platformer Maker other than
Oh
Mario
my
Maker,
God,
I guess. But like, yeah, there's
RPG
RPG
I remember-
Maker. There's like
Dude,
so many
I-
versions of RPG Maker now.
Oh my god! I remember playing that game when I was in the 6th grade, and I'm like, this is too daunting. Like literally making your own RPGs a PS1. Like this is too much for a kid. I'm thinking of downloading it. I'm thinking of downloading it.
I thought about yung RPG Maker
Yes, what?
nung naglalaro ako ng
Yeah.
Dragon Quest 3. Kasi dati, sa RPG Maker, hindi mo makikita yung animations ng laban, right? It's just yung stats nila and then like
Yeah.
shake, right? Tapos I was playing in Dragon Quest 3. Tapos parang, yes, enough of the bullshit ng graphics. I just need to get through this fucking calculation and numbers kasi I'm done.
All I need is bright lights.
Yeah, I mean, sobrang tuwa na ako. Okay, sige, I'm fine. Namatay na yung JPEG na naka-load dito.
Yeah, fuck. So let's get into our main topic.
Yeah.
Our main topic is games. Wait, it's here. Video games that got us into gaming. Did that make sense? That makes sense, guys.
Yeah.
Specific got us, first loves, ha? Even though pare na hindi kayo nilaging kayo, alam mo yun pa rin yung first love mo. I got that from a McDonald's commercial. You remember that McDonald's commercial? Like like they were eating at McDonald's and like when they were kids and yung babae, yung nagturo sa guy na mag-french fries. Yung isa
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I remember that.
nandun nagkita sila, tapos dala ng babae yung anak niya, tapos iba yung asawa. And I'm like, okay, this is an effective
And
marketing strategy. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Damien Chazelle stole that ending for La La Land.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
For what?
So that,
For La La Land.
oh,
It's the same end, same concept where like spoilers for La La Land, but like
Okay.
they don't end up together and then they just see each other and they have different
they
parts.
don't end up together?
Yeah,
They look,
I know, right?
like some odd trailers that I watched, they look so close, but
Yeah, dude, you gotta watch the film. It's actually it's not a super great film, but I like it.
You know what? I like in
But anyways,
I
yeah.
like yung director na yun, pero I hate yung what's his first movie?
You don't like Whiplash?
No. I'm asking yung Whiplash, right? I really love Whiplash. Like I thought it was a great movie.
Oh, I love
Pero
Whiplash.
like
Yeah.
it got ruined by lahat ng mga musician friends ko. Hindi naman ganyan mag-drum sa mga tao. Hindi naman ganyan sa jazz.
No, yeah.
I don't give a shit. It's a movie.
It's awesome.
People
Yeah.
going crazy over haiku
Yeah.
at mga anime na sobrang unrealistic naman ng treatment ng like you can have that in a movie. You can have like a horror movie na all about jazz people talk pretentiously about each other.
Pero like, would you be the same guy, Giselle, if they made a movie about a comic book artist, pare, who falls in love with the fucking
they already had that.
the
That's
captain
Chasing
of the
Amy.
cheerleading squad?
No, there's that. That's like Chasing Amy. They did that
Chasing
movie.
Amy.
That was so
Yeah, that was
funny.
funny.
Like tawa ako
Yeah.
like sobrang favorite ko yung ano. I'm not an inker. I'm not a tracer. You fucking trace. Like yung si Jason Lee being triggered na para inker. Just like that movie got it so right. Yun lang. No.
Okay. So, video games
Yeah.
that got us started with video games. You see where we go, pare? Let's call this ADHD theater, pare. So, pero let's focus. As my therapist said, like, look at this. Look at this focus. So, what was your favorite game, River, that got you into gaming?
I guess it's different because like when you think of games that get you into gaming, do you think of the first game you've ever played or the first game you ever liked? Because the first game I played, I did not really like. It was I mean, obviously there's like the Microsoft games like Pinball and Solitaire.
Yeah.
Those are technically the first games I played as a kid. That's only because it's on the desktop. But like the first game that I played that I really liked was it's Super Mario Bros on the NES. But the reason why I played that is, you guys ever have those VCD players that had those CDs that has like 99 games in one?
Yeah.
I had
And they
that.
were all the same variations.
Just
of
different colors, different
Yeah, yeah.
colored skins, but it's like 5 or 10 games lang na paulit-ulit. I
Super
played Super
Bros
Mario.
in Mario Land, mga ganun.
I had one that was Super Marcel, like it was MARSL.
Alam niyo, ano?
But yeah, that was the game that like.
Alam
yeah.
niyo yung
Yeah.
Nuts and
Go ahead.
Milk na game?
Nuts and milk.
Yeah,
Nuts and
tapos
Milk,
biglang
Nuts and
pag
Milk.
nilaro mo dun sa mga bootleg, biglang Dick and Milk na. Tapos yung Sprite
What?
magiging tite.
Oh, I know
No,
Nuts and milk.
like,
Yeah, I know that game.
It's like yung parang mga Clue land, yung ganun. Pero like magiging Dick land.
Yeah, it's
like,
cloud. Yeah.
Yeah. Wala na.
Oh my god. You're right. Yeah, I remember that.
Pero sa amin, it wasn't
Oh my God.
VCD. It was like yung
Yeah,
actual na bala na 1008. Like, I
Yeah.
remember when I was a kid, I would go dun sa neighbor's house ko. Tapos, I had an SNES. Tapos, he had an Super
Yeah.
Famicom. And I thought mas maganda yung Super Famicom kasi sa isang cartridge na meron siyang 1,181 in one. Tapos parang, mas maganda yun kaysa dito sa Super Nintendo. Yun lang.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, but the reason why Mario was the one for me was because it was the first game that I played. Now, if I pressed left, if I pressed right, the guy went left, the guy went right. This is Mario, and like, it's this weird click in my head. Na the button inputs that I did made him actively do things. It's different because when it's like a mouse, there's like a disconnect for me when I'm playing it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, with Super Mario, I was Mario, and I never actually beat the game. I think I beat it like years later, but when I was a kid, I got really frustrated, and I thought the fire flower was a poison flower, so
Aw.
I never picked up. So that just made it harder on myself. But that was the game for me. No, that really.
Well, what made you attracted to it? Because like only Nintendo can make Italians look cute and adorable. And like usually when you see it, like
Ubisoft is still trying to perfect that, but Nintendo did it first.
yeah.
Mga
I was
assassin.
wondering, like, yeah, fuck, it was Super Mario. Huh? What was the first one? What was the first one?
It's technically, if you want, if there's, I worry if there's a random person who'd watch this to be like, well, actually, the first Mario game was Mario Brothers. It's not Super Mario Bros. Just Mario Brothers, and it's Mario and Luigi. It's an arcade game where you were like, there's these pipes and there's these turtles, and they had to like punch the pipe and flip
Yeah.
the turtle. Like, just animal abuse the game, man.
Yeah. How about you, Giselle? What's the game that got you into
No, I think you
gaming?
haven't defined kung what is it like your first favorite game or is like yung first game
Oh.
na nilaro mo.
Both. The first
I
game
think,
na laro mo and the first game.
no, the first game na I really played was yung sa Super Famicom sa kapitbahay ko, yung B-Wings. Alam niyo yun? Yung you play like
Oh,
an angel.
yeah, I know that
It's
one.
like a shoot 'em up.
Yes,
Tas pwedeng
it's really
two-player.
good.
I always liked that game. Parang always got fascinated with that game. And then I think the first game na I actually beat was Super Mario World. In yung sobrang I really liked
Oh.
as a like that's I think that's I feel like that's the highest standard for me, like it introduced yung secrets and stuff, kasi there were a lot of keys.
Yeah, the secret endings. Yeah.
Yeah, like nagagalit lagi yung sister ko when I would do yung secret ending kasi mag-iiba yung magpa-palette swap yung mga world tas magiging siyang super colorful and weird. So she always hated it.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
it took me a long time to beat yung final boss kasi my sister didn't tell me how to beat yung final boss, si Bowser. It was like it felt like a year to me, parang like just trying to beat yung final boss. Pero ayun, natalo ko siya sa dulo.
Yeah, may spikes just a shell niya. How am I gonna get through?
What's an Italian to do?
Again, can I ask you the guys? Because I saw this question posted about Mario. Like, so when Mario steps on the turtles or in any one in the Mushroom Kingdom, does he break their necks?
Pwede naman ma-break yung
Like he's
cranium
jumping
nila.
on their heads. Yeah.
I mean, dude, with a mushroom, I don't even know if they have necks. I think they're literally just whatever mushrooms are made of. But with turtles, sometimes when you step on them, they changed it, and like instead of them just dying instantly,
Yeah.
they get kicked out of their shell. There was a Mario World that's like that. They get kicked out of their
Yeah.
shell, and then you can pick up the shell, and then
Yeah.
But that's even worse. I feel you get kicked out of your home, and then someone throws your home at you.
That sucks. Like, nakikita ko yung mga like, may mga animations diba when you jump in a Goomba, like, their fucking head caves in. Like, that would be cool. If they make a more... I have one more thing, kasi I'm just nitpicking at this point. Like,
Go on.
when a Goomba goes off frame, where does he go? Like, diba, nilagpasan, kung hindi mo natapatos na lumagpas siya, tas...
These are the kind of questions that that push people to become flat earthers. Like when the Goomba goes off screen, where do they go? Do they fall off the edge?
Yeah.
Or do they go around to the other side of the screen, Pac-Man style?
Game theme.
Fucking- And why does the clouds have smiley faces? Are they, like, sentient? Like, oh...
Oh no, that was actually answered in the whatever.
What
I
genius answered
No,
this
like, there
river?
wa- no,
Dude,
there
no,
was like,
it's in the freaking.
yung isang game designer
Yeah,
just
I think
said
just tell them.
parang, I wanna put faces on everything. It's just, yun yung ginawa niya.
No, but that's not really a reason. But in the lore of the game, it was in the handbook that comes with the game back in the day. like it said like Bowser's wizards or whatever. He put a spell on all the on the toads and turned them into bricks, trees, and maybe clouds. That's why they. But that's even worse because Mario breaks the bricks. So like he's
Wait. This is fucking me up, River. Those
This is
bricks are
true.
alive? Those bricks
Yeah,
are
no
alive?
shit. That's true. That's super true. I'm gonna look it up, dude. But anyway, yeah.
Ano, sa Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking... Okay. Okay, so my first game, dude, sobrang fascinated lang. Oh, by the way, before I go to my game, like, you remember this, there was this cute sketch about moving forward. Kasi dun sa mga games like Mario, diba? Do you remember this, River? You probably would, like, so moving forward. Kasi you can't go back, diba?
Yeah.
Sa Mario, like, hindi, it's not, you just move forward all the time. So, there's this guy, tapos may nakita siyang, like, gap ng jump na hindi niya kayang talunin, italon. So, shit, gawa na lang ako ng bahay dito. So what? Kasi may nakita siya, gumawa siya ng bahay. So yun, woo! Bahay na ako. Tapos may isa rin na tatalon sana na babae. Tapos, fuck, hindi ko ata kaya to. Let's get married. So yun, nasal na sila. May anak sila. Woo! Sinasurvey pa rin nila yung area. Tapos yun, tumanda rin yung anak niya, naging ka-age na nila yung anak niya. Tapos yung anak niya, parati niya tinitignan yung gap. Ano ko kaya to? And then one day, tumalon. Tapos nandun yung dalawang parents niya, tapos tumalon yung girl. She made it. Pero alam mo yung hindi ka na pwede bumalik. So,
Damn.
yeah, you remember that? Do you
I
remember
don't know
that?
that. I don't know. I've never heard of that.
It's
That's
so
really.
sad. That's really
What the
sad.
heck?
Yeah, pagkatalon niya, di ba? Tapos, nakita niyo, parang to turn to her parents, just tunk. So party, tunk. Tapos, oh, fuck. You guys didn't know that?
No, I saw that.
That's depressing. You know,
Comic.
I've never seen that one.
They're pretty sad. So, by the way, my favorite game,
What game for you?
the first one that I ever played, syempre, was Minesweeper. You guys remember Minesweeper?
Yes.
Is there a way to play that game? Hanggang ngayon, I don't know how to play that game. Because when I was a kid, kept randomly clicking until I
There's
fucking won.
ano, it's
Like, is there...
when two
is there
even
a method
numbers
ba to
are
that game?
adjacent, then you got like, there's like a formula to it. Ganun. It's all even and odd numbers type of thing.
Fuck. So I've been playing it wrong for a hot while. I just fucking pressed it until fucking something happened. Which is like most games now, diba
I was
guys?
gonna say that describes all games. You press thing, something happens.
That's almost all puzzle games. So the first game that got into game, remember Karateka?
What?
Ayun.
Karateka. It's in
Sounds
the
like a that sounds like a porno website.
Karat.
I don't know what porn websites are going.
Karateka?
Kasi that sounds like erotica. Okay.
It sounds like erotic. It sounds like erotica, yeah.
It's literally a guy who knows karate.
Oh, I know this. Okay, yeah, I know this one. This is
Yeah.
the rotoscope people.
Yeah, like the way he wore it, like
Yeah,
like this whole game, like
yeah.
and I think it was one of the first games where you could put stats in to your character, like for like defense and like off. I think it's dalawa lang eh, defense and offense. It's been a while now, so
Yeah.
let's see. So yeah, it's fun kasi it's one of the first games na okay, dude, like yung mga Japanese art and the way you moved, like it was so sick, dude. Yeah, that's what I loved about it. Yeah.
Like, sorry, because I'm thinking like, because for me, there is that concept na what's the first game that got you into gaming. But usually when people think of that, it's usually there's like an end to that phase. Because some people, for a lot of people, like gaming is just a phase when you're a kid, diba? But what's the thing? What's the game naman that kept that momentum and kept you playing to this day? Because I know a lot of people, I think every person that I know nowadays at least, they've at least grown up playing some games. You know what I mean? But that's not necessarily something that they pick up until adulthood. And I feel like that's what separates like I don't want to say regular people and gamers. That sounds like gamers are like lepers or something. But you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Because for some people, gaming is just a pastime, but for others, it's like a hobby talaga. So what was the game that
Those are
made
both
you keep
different
on
words for
playing talaga?
pastimes.
I know what no, because like a hobby can be in the present. The pastime, that's stuck in the
You
past,
should
baby boy.
change yung hobby into like obsession or something. So that
There,
there's a
yeah.
scaling problem. I have a
Some people
question.
even make gaming a career, so that's a different thing.
So wait, so si Andren, you played karate and you mentioned na merong leveling up system there?
Mm,
That may stats.
yeah.
Do you think that directly fed into kung why RPGs are your
Why you
favorite
love
genre?
RPGs?
I
Yeah.
mean,
I think that's why it's the first game that I thought of, like what got me into gaming. Because yeah, I think Karateka was the one. Pero,
It didn't get you into karate. Did you ever actually try karate in real life after that?
no, dude, I'm so unfit, dude. I was never athletic, so no. Yeah, at the
Because
very
you
young
have to
age.
grind, dude. You have to grind and level up your offense and your defense.
Hey, dude, I've played video games because it's a passive. It's more of a passive experience. You know, I could be this awesome badass that kills
Yeah.
everything with one hit, and I'm just using my fingers. So I think it'll be better that way. Yeah, I think so. So to your point, River, the game that continued my fucking
Yeah.
obsession
If
with
you want to take
gaming.
a step further. Yeah.
Because
I feel like
yeah.
everyone has that answer, kasi, but not everyone has that game that kept them playing. Because for me, if I could start, the game that really got me into like continue playing, oddly enough, was it was the Lego games. Do you ever play like the Lego Star Wars, Lego Batman games?
I played the PS1 Lego one, which was
I
horrible.
played
So-
I played those games when I should have been too old to keep playing them. I was like 16 and I was like, oh man, Lego Indiana Jones? Hell yeah, because I love the Indiana Jones movies. And I just kept playing them. And I don't know why. Like after school, like I realized the moment I realized that gaming was gonna be something that I'm gonna keep doing for the rest of my life
that's so
was
sad. Oh wait, sorry.
I know, right?
No, I
It
thought it was
sounds like
so-
I'm being resigned to this fate.
Hindi, kasi
But
it's
no,
like
for real.
Lego. It's the Lego games. So it's like games are important.
I know it's not weird. I don't know. That's why I don't trash like different genres. 'Cause, like for some people, it might be like the most important kind of game for them. I don't know. For me, it was
Yeah.
Lego. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, what bugged me about that, Rivers, you thought that you were too old to be playing dude, I played that
When-
same game, dude, when I was 25 na, and I still
Okay,
thought
yeah, that's why. Because at the time, like all my friends were playing Dota, all my friends were playing NBA, like 2K and whatnot. And I'm like, oh, I unlocked Joker and Lego Batman, and now I can freaking play.
Wait, why?
I-
What about the Lego games?
Okay, so well, there's three big things.
Okay.
First, it's Lego. Everyone loves Lego. And then
Yeah.
second, it's whatever franchise they happen to be like using. Like it started with Star Wars, and then they went to Indiana Jones, and then they did Batman, and then they went Pirates of the Caribbean, Harry Potter, like Lord of the Rings, just all these like nerdy fandom stuff. And those happen to be like the things that I love. So that was the second one. And the third one is that was the game that I got to really play with my brother the most. So that was like the fact that I was playing with another person. I'm like, yes, I'm not weird. This other person likes this game, even though he's my brother. So like, I don't know. But yeah, and that was like a bonding experience for the two of us then. And I don't know. That's why I hold a lot of regard for. And you can tell na those kind of games, they could have so easily made it like for babies now without even thinking. Like the kind of games na because Lego is gonna sell no matter what. But they actually put effort into the game, and it's actually fun and engaging. And there's like some light puzzles, some collectibles, whatever. And I always appreciated that extra touch that they cared, about what they were making.
So,
And yeah, so
Yeah.
like after school, that's the first thing I do. I'd play Lego Batman,
so
and then I was like, yeah.
did you try to find other games that you could play with your brother? Because that seems like that's the
Yeah.
solidifying thing. Oh,
That's the
like,
jumping off point, na.
Yeah.
You're right. I guess yeah, that's true. Like that's why I always hold a special place in my heart for co-op games, especially couch co-op games, which are kind of dying now because a lot of games are online.
Yeah, I like
So-
River. Like even though Gen Z, he hates esports like me.
Yeah,
Go,
I don't
River.
hate esports. I don't hate it, but I just
buy Monster Hunter
I
Rise.
don't. I'm buying Monster Hunter Rise this week for
Oh,
sure.
sorry.
It's okay. Is Monster
Fuck
Hunter an
you, fool.
esports game? That's not esports. But yeah, anyways, but that's the game that like kept me playing. Now after that, after like Mario and after Tetris and after like those simple games that everyone has played, you like your mom. If your mom has played this game, it's not the kind of game that you'd hear someone say is like the gamer game. I don't know. I don't want to like add labels, but there are gamer games like RPGs. That's a huge gamer type game talaga na, you know. Anyway, I'm digressing, but that was my point.
For me, it was. Kasi when I play a game, like I want to be immersed. I want to be like
Kaya may podcast.
feel like yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm the man with 100 podcasts, Giselle. So, yeah. Fear not the man with one podcast. Fear not the man with 100 podcasts, Patty. Fear the man who's done a podcast 100 times, Patty. So, yeah. So,
You want to be
yung
immersed?
yeah. Yung Harvest Moon games. I really love those games. Like, there are a lot, dude. As much as I love those games, I forgot the names of those. Like, I played the PS1 version. I played the PS2 version. I played the fucking PSP version. I played the Game Boy Advance version. I played all of those games, and yeah, kasi I think it's one of those games na parang headcanon ko lang to. Like, you're just this farmer, and then as you're like tending to your farm, like other shit is going on. Like, there's this hero on a journey to slay a dragon, and you don't know
Great.
you don't know it, and you're just they're just farming, and like yung ship mo palang yung mga ore, yung mga minain mo, like pupunta lang pala sa kanya, sa mga blacksmiths, para like it's this big headcanon ko of this big universe, and you know, kahit na hindi ka ganun ka-importante, you're a small part of it. I know I was autistic nung bata ako, that's why.
Awesome though. That's a great headcanon.
Yeah, that's a super great one.
Hindi,
And,
kasi,
yeah.
kasi if it's like si Andren plays like a lot of RPGs, thus they're all interconnected. This is like the RPG na I don't become like the fucking savior of the world.
Yeah.
Ganun. I
Yeah.
just hang out.
That's why I'm thinking of buying like I think you Moonlighter. Yeah, I think one of you told me. You play a shop owner, and
Yeah,
like,
shop owner.
that sounds really fun.
Isn't the Dragon Quest ganon? May ganon Dragon
Dragon
Quest na
Quest
merchant.
4. In Dragon Quest 4, you play a merchant in chapter 3, I think. His name is Torneko. And you
And
can
then they
literally
have-
spend the whole game just selling
And
weapons.
there's diba? There's a spin-off of that guy or something. May separate series siya na
Yeah.
merchant.
Yeah, he has his own series. I think it's Japan only, I'm not sure. But yeah. There's a market for that. The merchant games. There's a series of JRPGs called like Atelier something where you're like a girl who runs the shop, but then you've also like fight monsters to get the things to make the things to sell. But yeah.
Because I'm also a fan of another genre, which is like where you build things like Terraria. Diba?
Yeah.
You guys play Terraria?
I
really love Terraria. And, yeah. So yeah, it's one of this great. Weirdly enough, the only game that I never got into was Minecraft. Because are there any enemies to Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah. The creeper, the zombie.
I've never got it.
Yeah.
Never got it.
I think you'd be into Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kasi Terraria is fairly simple kasi 2D siya. Like, it's not in a 3D space.
It's
So, yeah,
simple.
that's
Like, I played I think you'd like yung Minecraft. Like, naglaro kami ng little nephew ko. Tapos parang, it's complicated pero it's not like a lot of things happening at the same time. Kasi it's like, kapag sa Minecraft, it's like, you're goal-based. So like, oh, I'm gonna make a bed now. Yun lang yung nangyayari in that moment. So, I'm gonna collect this shit for this bed. And some things might happen in between, pero like, you just have to get that bed. And then scale it up na parang, okay, I'm making like a temple now. So,
Yeah. See, there's this new game, man. Like, have any of you played Valheim?
I've heard of it, but that's a new trendy game. Yeah.
Javi told me I should play Valheim, pero like, I don't have friends, so.
Is it where you build a fort of your own and then
It's
fucking slay monsters?
It's like your
You build a fort
cavemen
at night.
Norse people, right? Yun, di ba?
Yeah.
You like start out as
Yeah.
like parang primitive Norsemen and then you fight trolls. Parang ganon.
I guess because for me, I feel like that's the trendy
Euphemism
game.
for internet, man.
Basically, that's the trendy game, and I kind of get lost in the titles because there's so many games. Na you're in the wilderness, you have to craft, and then there's some stealth mechanics, and then I don't know. They're all kind of like that in my brain. So like games like Rust, games like what's the other one where you're a caveman and there's dinosaurs? I forgot.
Yung
Caveman
yung Stardew Valley.
No, not Stardew Valley. You're not a caveman.
There's a new game na parang Stardew Valley because you're a caveman. I really want
Oh,
to play
really?
that. Yeah, I
Oh,
really
Okay, I
want to
think I
play
want to
that.
play that one. Ark Survival. That's the other one. You're just your
dinosaur.
caveman. Like those. I was thinking like, so is Valheim just the Viking version of that? Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah, I
But
think
yeah.
it seems like a PC game. So.
Like perfect timing. Just after the release of Assassin's Creed, like, oh,
I was thinking that too.
yeah, yeah. So, how about you, Giselle? What's the game that got
Kept you gaming.
you into this weird hobby, just like K-pop?
Uh, like, how do you mean? Like, what game that got well?
'Cause I feel like-
there's a
Yeah.
genre na I know na I keep trying to play again yung RPGs, right? It seems like I'm really struggling finding like finishing yung RPGs. Tapos it's not like I'm like si River na who's like I've never played a Final Fantasy and I wanna get to know this. Like
Yeah.
RPGs used to be my favorite genre and that like I exclusively played it sa PS1 and PS2. Kasi I played a lot with yung best friend ko at the time si Rafael. We finished all of the Final Fantasies together, yung mga ganun. Yeah, pero I can't seem to get back into that. So it's like I'm answering you opposite. Pero like it's a genre na I really love. Pero like I don't love anymore. I don't know why. Yun lang.
Maybe you just haven't found the right one.
Yeah,
Child of
Probably
Light was
a
the
Dragon
last
Quest
one
game.
na talagang I said, I like this
Yeah,
RPG.
yeah. Child of Light is fantastic. I love that one too.
Shitty writing though. It's the worst writing ever. So
Oh my god, the forced rhymes.
I cannot
Yeah,
stand
I don't know why they
pero-
What game? What game is this?
Child of Light.
Everything's
Oh, okay.
in rhyme, pero like, I feel like mas maganda siya in French. I feel like it's a French game na translate lang na forcibly. Pero like, it really stands to
Yeah,
reason na
never saw
maganda
that.
yung kwento kasi parang, even though with the shittiest rhymes, I did like yung characters. I did like yung mga characters na connect and stuff. And then it's like, it's relatively quiet, you know.
Do they have forced rhymes like Dr. Seuss, where he literally invents words to make them rhyme?
No, mas maganda ang Dr. Seuss, man. Like, Dr.
Yeah.
Seuss, like, this is like...
Kafukali
trash
do.
talaga.
Wait, that's not a
I
word,
wish
Mr.
that they
Seuss.
invented words instead of forcing...
I'll make it words. Sabi niya. So yeah. Okay,
Napaka-frustrating
okay.
pa.
More
Like,
words.
medyo
Yeah.
nagbabasa ka talaga ng libro ng mga tula. Tapos parang, what the fuck? Just
Oh, yeah.
speak normally. Yun na lang. You're a mermaid. Shut up.
Okay, for our final surprise topic, kasi before we bounce on out of here, I would like to get your guys' opinions on. This is gonna be big because it's one of my most favorite games ever, and it's gonna be an Xbox exclusive. Na. What's your thoughts of Xbox?
Oh,
Dude,
On
I
what?
can't box no for like so exclusive. They bought Bethesda for $1 billion. Ata.
yeah. So a lot of
Yeah.
games will be exclusive on
Di ba 7
Xbox now.
billion
Fuck, dude,
or
that's
something?
yeah, 7 billion. Yeah, 7. That's a lot, dude. That's a lot.
Honestly,
Yeah.
they kind of needed to do that.
Why?
I don't like because they don't have the power of exclusives anymore.
They just
A lot
have
of their
Halo.
games are also on PC now. Kasi. They
Pero
only have like Halo, Gears of War, like that's it.
is it gonna be exclusive sa Xbox or sa PC then? Like, kasi they also own technically a PC
think-
company, though.
Oh, that's true. Because I didn't think it was possible back in the day back in the Xbox 360 days. Now I didn't think Halo would ever be on, but now like pretty much all the Halo games are on PC now. So I think they're all gonna be on PC anyway. But the thing about Xbox, because they're not positioning themselves na as the game with the exclusive games that you want to play. They're more on positioning themselves as the console that you buy if you want to get all these great games at a price that is super cheap because of their subscription based thing with Game Pass. So they don't care anymore if they have the exclusive games. Honestly, they just want you to buy their machine that's basically a PC.
That's why
to run the
They
games.
don't
Yeah,
even
I
want
was
you to buy
laughing.
yung machine. They just want to get yung the machine is there to push
The
yung
Game
Game
Pass.
Pass.
yeah. And at the end of the day, it's just Game Pass. It's all Game Pass. That's actually a good idea. I'm very close to getting an Xbox One. So no. What's it called? Xbox One. Is it Xbox One now or
Fucking
Xbox
shitty
S?
name. It's a fucking
Whatever it's
shitty-
freaking called. I hate their names.
Yeah.
I thought Nintendo was bad with names with the freaking the
No.
new model of the
No.
because they had the
Xbox is the
3DS.
worst with that
Microsoft
shit.
is way worse. Yeah.
Xbox
God.
Series S.
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
Might
It's
not
super
be
cheap. It's like I think it's like 11 or 12K lang, and that's like a next gen console.
Although yung
The
problem
only
there
drawback
is like yung
is
hard drive river. The hard drive
exactly
is like,
yeah.
River, like Xbox should just do a print and just like maging symbol na lang sila. I'm gonna buy this upside down house, dragon, and stars. Like yeah, parang it's just gonna be
Yeah.
fucking. They're the at least PlayStation had the decency just to be PlayStation, PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. Yeah, so yeah.
napaka-joke
Yeah.
ng PlayStation
Pero,
logo
kinda-
reveal. Stop it.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be fine.
That's serious. I remember that. It's just gonna be 5, and it's just
It's
gonna
the-
be a different
it's-
font.
it's
Isn't it
literally-
insane?
It's literally just flip mo yung S. And you know the
Yeah. It's insane that the PlayStation 3 logo font is the same font as the Spider-Man movie font for the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man
Talaga?
movies. If you put the fonts next to each other, it's literally the same font. And it dawned on me, it's because they're both Sony.
I really miss yung
Oh,
I
fuck.
really miss yung original logo ng PlayStation. I thought that was a great logo. And then I liked yung
Yeah,
PS2
yeah. It's
logo.
P with the S.
Pero I don't like yung PS2 logo because I used to love it, pero now that it's the template for all of the logos, it's like, oh, I miss when they kind of try.
Yeah, it's the same thing that it feels corporate. Eh. Again, I know that video games are corporate, but like they used to have heart and corporate things. Like you remember the WWE belts, like yung mga dati gold pare, may mga eagles and fucking USA flags. Ngayon pare, it's just a literal leather strap with the with the letters WWE on it. So it's fucking
What?
Yeah.
They
yeah.
didn't even put money into that? I thought wrestling was all about the spectacle. Why didn't they even
Yeah,
bother
that's
with
why
the
it sucks now, dude. And I think yun rin sa mga logos ng PS, like that's why I would love to play Astro's Playroom. You get, like kasi you go inside the PS machine.
Maganda nga daw yung game. Pero I want a side comment. No? I love na how every wrestling fan is like, I hate WWE and then watches 100 hours. It's not the same.
Pero it's
sounds like a One Piece fan to me.
yeah. And damn, dude, it's gonna be hard. Like if ever, kung kailan man lalabas yung Elder Scrolls 6, and they're also making another one like Star something. I forgot.
Star
Starfield.
Citizen?
Starfield, which is
Starfield.
alin yung unang lalabas dun? Starfield or
I
yung
think- I think 6 muna, the Starfield. Andrew Starfield.
No, I think Starfield is further along actually. Kasi I think 6 is literally like
Is Starfield first? Ah,
logo lang. Kasi you could like, I mean, I know it's a kickstarted and shit, but like, people have played that. No one has played yung Elder Scrolls 6. Diba?
true.
Kasi people can literally
I wonder-
buy spaceships for like thousands of dollars sa Starfield na. Diba? Sa beta. It's insane.
Really? Oh, really? You can do that?
Ang intindi ko sa Starfield maybe I'm confusing it with Star Citizen. Is that the same game?
No.
I think Star Citizen is this yung sa Kickstarter ate yung Star Citizen, diba?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Pero
That's
supposedly
okay.
Starfield is 2021 daw. Supposedly. Pero,
Really? 2021?
I don't know.
Why is
All
that
right.
so early?
I don't
This
know.
year?
Nothing going out And also, whenever I think of Starfield, I think of Garfield. I can't not separate the two.
Yung
No,
president
dude,
or yung,
tama rin naman, dude.
yung
Giver, it's a
comic strip.
spaceship that hates Mondays.
It's
So,
it's a spaceship that runs on lasagna.
yeah, but okay. Closing out lang kasi closing this show out lang kasi I remember my friend talking kasi sabi kawawa naman yung Xbox kasi nung sa PS4 versus Xbox One they were losing and
Yeah, big
sa
time.
kawawa naman yung Xbox and I'm like, do you know how rich that company is? You know how fucking like if they really put money into they could beat Sony, dude, kasi they have so much more resources than Sony. Kasi sa Sony, again, I've heard lang na yung ibang appliances that aren't selling well, basically yung PS4 lang, yung mga PS lang yung is basically keeping that company alive.
There's a problem sa
So-
Sony that they're not even selling that well in Japan anymore. Yung PS5.
Really?
They're focusing on the
I had
Really?
no idea.
They were
Oh,
king.
you know,
Yeah.
because Nintendo is kind of dominating Japan right now. No?
Maybe, yeah.
And not even, yeah, I think handheld video games are dominating
Yeah.
Japan. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
true.
And yeah, fuck, sobrang nagulat lang ako na I can't believe na sinasabi this indie company called Microsoft is down in the dirt, dude. And they did what they did. Binili nila yung Bethesda, dude.
Yeah, they flexed.
Dude, can you imagine yung flex na yun? Like you buying fucking Ubisoft or you buying fucking... That's insane, dude. Yeah,
Ubisoft's not
medyo.
a flex. You're just buying one
Yeah.
game sa Ubisoft.
You're buying one type of game,
And then
a
you
stealth
really skip
action
lang
game
nila.
with some crafting. Yeah.
Hey, you also get Just Dance, pare.
Oh, that's true.
You also get Just Dance.
There's an
Oh,
Well-
and you get Rayman. Rayman just comes. It's just a special. They just gave it for free.
Yeah.
I think kaya din hindi masyadong binibili yung PS5 sa Japan is not enough. They don't have enough Japanese developers making like great games. Like I don't even know kung Final Fantasy is that popular anymore. I mean it is,
I
but
think-
it's not like yung remake FF7 remake did not sell as they expected. They thought it would sell more. Ano yun?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's because with FF7, I don't know. I never played any Final Fantasy games, so I have the least amount of credence here.
Okay.
But for me, because the thing with FF7, the remake is that when you know the ending, I don't really find the play. That's just me, because the ending
No.
kind of makes or breaks the game,
No,
and the
I-
fact
Yeah.
that it was,
No, I
it was
think
split
it's
into
more-
two,
No,
right?
kasi
Into
iba
two.
din yung story. Pero
That
I
twist
think
is so stupid.
No, I think it's more na they know that it's gonna be in 3 parts. So why are you gonna play a game that it's not
Exactly.
gonna end? Alam mo yun? It's like it's more like
Yeah.
I'll just wait for yung
Yeah,
whole
you-
collection. Ganun. Kasi they
That was
have
a bad
no
move,
idea
honestly.
when the
I don't
next one
know.
is coming out. So it's like why spend
Exactly.
your time?
Plus, who knows? Like the next one may never come out. That's also a possibility. So it's
No
like they're
way.
holding
No.
the. I don't know. It's not okay. The next one may never come out in your lifetime. You might die before part 3
Come
comes
on,
out or
River,
part
that's not
2
gonna
comes out.
happen. That's not. They're gonna finish it.
Yeah,
Again,
Oh.
to your point, remember, yung sa,
One
di ba,
Piece
yung
nga
14,
matatapos na eh. So pang FF7 remake.
yeah.
it's true.
14 was this on a weird spot where RPGs were trying to be for the teens, man. We're teens. We're not in a fantasy world.
Wait, I think
Tas
it's
nung
14 or
lumabas-
15.
14, I think. Tapos nung lumabas yung bagong
14 is
trailer.
the MMO, I think. I think you're talking about 15. 14 is the
Oh, yeah.
MMO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yung 15 pala, sorry.
That's okay.
Tapos nung lumabas yung bagong trailer ng Final Fantasy sa PS5, back to business, pare. We're in medieval times again, pare. I'm like, shit, God. Back to
I
business.
actually
don't-
smiled.
you don't
I smiled
play a
when I
lot
saw
of
yung trailer
Final
ng
Fantasies,
new
Andren.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, what,
You
Giselle?
don't play a lot of Final Fantasies.
I played 9 and 10.
Yun nga,
7,
like, that's the
7,
last-
8, 9, 10.
Yun nga, and then you talk about like Zesteria, tapos pa, like he doesn't really play Final Fantasies. Like, do you play Dragon Quest? Ganun. Wala lang. Like, can you talk more that? Like, why skip out on like a lot of those?
Kasi they're well done eh. They're really well done RPGs. A well done RPG for me is just fucking
Final Fantasies are well done RPGs?
Yeah, they are.
No. I'm
They're-
asking kasi then why don't you play them? Like I'm seriously wondering lang. Kasi I
I
know.
play. Wait, I'm confused. Sorry. Why don't I play them?
Yeah, kasi you said
As
Final
much as the
Fantasy
other
9
types
and
of
then 10.
JRPGs.
Pero you're finishing all of your
Yeah.
Berseria at saka yung mga yung Disgaeas and stuff. Pero like you,
See,
you don't seem to touch those. Ganun. Wala lang. I'm just wondering.
Kasi the old Final Fantasy ones are too gnarly, na dude. It's too.
Not the old
It's
ones.
like when
Like
you
you've not mentioned like anything
What?
past 10.
past 10. Okay, gets. Kasi
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who's played 12 in the three of us. None of us
Kasi-
regret it.
kasi I don't know why. Kasi I think I was burned out na at RPGs after 10.
That's fair.
And after a while, bumalik ulit yung fucking itch nung lumabas yung Persona 10. Ay, Persona. So yeah, I guess I have been playing so much JRPGs to that point until 10. Okay, let me try something different naman. Na hindi fucking puro turn-based. So yeah, basically yun lang.
I guess for me, like the reason I didn't touch Final Fantasy then is because I don't know I don't know if it's outside pressure. Na and there's so much that I already know about Final Fantasy 7 without even having played it. Like I know the story beats. I know that everyone knows Aerith dies. Everyone knows that that Zack was like Cloud's mentor or whatever. Like I have so much like osmosis from the internet in terms of information. That's the same with Metal Gear for me then. I know so much about Metal Gear's lore. I've never played a single game.
Dude, how can you Metal Gear's lore, dude, without so dami. The exposition dumps, pare. The lulay low, pare.
There's YouTubers that have like freaking 1.5 hours.
I know.
Okay, yes,
dissecting.
you watch
And-
those.
Yeah, I just watch those, and I don't know why. Because I think it's because I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up with the Sony consoles, so I missed out. I missed out on a lot, which is
You
a
didn't
shame.
miss out on much.
They're good games.
Yeah, say what you will about Mario, he never fed me any gibberish. Like I know na nagiging
Yeah.
inanimate objects lahat ng mga live people and stuff. Pero like Metal Gear, that's the true
Wait.
gibberish. Yun yung true brain rot ng mundo.
Walang nano machine sa Mario. Damn, buddy, I'm not sure let's just close with that. That was an episode of the Gaming Gamers podcast. Yeah, we talked about no machines, games we love, like fucking Microsoft buying Bethesda. Dude, this podcast
Talked about when is it rude to leave your birthday for like half an hour?
I'll defend that, dude. I'll defend that till I die, bud. And that was totally cool to do. So thank you guys for watching. Again, pare, it's me, Andren, the man with 1,000 podcasts, Bernardo. Ladies, si Josel Nicolas and River Cruz. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I like na yung sign out lang ni Andrew yung pinag-isipan niya. This is too fucking
No, because he doesn't want to like make titles for us because that's rude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay. That's done.
Nice one. Thank you, guys.
Sige,
Thanks,
good
guys.
night, guys.